And now, race fans, for the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
Let's game.
What the fuck you doing, bro? You're fucking late, bro.
Hey, I don't got no fucking day, bro. Let's get this game going.
Bro,
I don't got no fucking day.
You can get your ass beat this
Hey, whoa, bro. Yo, 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 yo.
Bro, you... What are you? Stop it.
But also,
What?
I'm Commissioner Alex Boyajian. I'm also a player in the Chaotically Intolerant Classic. As a player commissioner, I have to be able to have 2 separate personalities. Just going into last year, it was brand new. You know, last year was brand new. We didn't have a trophy. My dad got his championship shirt, you know, weeks after the tournament won. We had some I guess hiccups, some major hiccups. Last year it was, I don't want to insult anybody, but the competition was not as good. Oh, you're dead now. You know, the competition was definitely, I think, lower skilled.
Dude, just keep doing that, bro. Please.
That's not really, I mean, even I wasn't as good. This is the golden paddle. This was originally going to be our first, the main trophy. You know, this was going to be the #1 trophy, the championship trophy. But I was like, you know, this is honestly, it's a little underwhelming for a championship trophy, and I feel that this should be for the regular season winner. You know, I think the regular season winner, that is an honor to go through 3 weeks, and I'll talk about our expansion at the end, I guess. But to go through 3 grueling weeks of play, you know, you play 9 games a week, and then that final week you play 12. So it's not easy. You know, you play 30 total games, and you're #1. You deserve it. And my dad did earn it. You know, I do think he deserves it. I want to congratulate my father, Armen Boyajian, on winning the golden paddle. I know you guys don't want to clap for him because he's your rival, but
Oh, I'll be back. What? Oh, hi.
This trophy, it's not a typical trophy, right? You know, it's shiny, but there's also a ton of scratches, and I think that does represent kind of the battles that our guys go through each and every week.
I gave it to you. Oh my goodness, bruh. Yes! 5-4, let's go.
There's some gold trim on the inside. I kind of like the silver and gold. We have the logo engraved in, and then it's named after my grandfather, Ron Boyajian. You know, me and him were very close, and he passed in 2018. And I've always wanted to have something, you know, to name after him, kind of play in his honor. And you know, I thought this was a cool little idea. This is something that all of this that I've worked really hard at, and I felt like it was fitting to name it after him. So yeah, let's
I'm Lleyton, one of the fierce competitors of the Chaotically Intolerant Classic. Last year's tournament,
Couldn't get there. 10-7.
the skill level was, there's very clearly a lower class and upper class, I guess.
Last year?
Yeah. It was very clear who the winner was going to be. Before the end, it was clear who was going to make it to that championship game. Fortunately, I played Angel, easy sweep. Which that was fun in that last year's tournament. But yeah, it was just a lot lower stakes all around last year's tournament. This year, the production quality is a lot higher. I'm pretty excited for this stuff. You know, we're not doing GoPro footage on the chest where, you know, I'm getting a migraine trying to watch it. Alright, GoPro. Well, we've got the drone shots. We've got the, you know, from the side of the table, from all angles, seeing, you know, what's happening a lot easier. On top of that, the competition was a lot more fierce this year, and there was less of that divide. There's still, you know, a couple of us were on the low end, but we still had a chance, except Angel, but everyone else had a chance and stuff like that. And it really did come down all the way up to the final on who was gonna win.
My name is Ivory. As you guys can see in the video, I was in the Chaotically Intolerant Classic, which was a ton of fun. It was very serious, but had a good time. But yeah, nothing special to me. Just turned 21, so it's pretty epic. Yeah, not much else.
Yeah, you like that? You like that?
I've kind of known Alex in high school, so it kind of helped, you know, get to know the guys and, you know, with the environment and stuff. But they needed an extra player, and my buddy, who is a part of the Chaotically Intolerant crew. Oh boy. Honestly, okay, complete honesty, I was expecting to do very well because anytime I've played, an average player at ping pong, I do pretty well. But this was no average group. It was very competitive. Everybody was very skilled, so I think it added a lot to the tournament, having some really good players. I think it upped the ante and the competition. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot going into it, but it was definitely a lot.
We played those 3 practice games 2 weeks ago.
I feel pretty good about myself. I think it's just consistency and consistently getting to that level to where you can beat people around your same level.
I'm so glad to be here. I was very excited.
Okay, all right, so I want to congratulate Kevin on winning the Chaotic division and my father on winning the Intolerant division.
I don't know.
He might retire at the end of this, so try to go out in a blaze of glory.
After the beating I took, yes.
Well, you're the defending champion.
Yes.
How does it feel going into this? How did you feel going into this as the defending champion?
Well, before the season started and I saw the better players, it was boring. and now, seeing that there's a good players, it's exciting.
Good shot. So, how did you feel heading into week 1?
Fine.
I want to elaborate a little bit. Did you have any expectations for yourself?
To win.
Give me a lot to work with here.
I don't know. I guess, man.
Kevin Steinfeld just participated in the 2023 Chaotically Intolerant Classic and had an amazing time. Alex and his father Armen hosted us and were amazing hosts, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say that we all had a great time and that it was very well hosted, presented, organized, and yeah, it was just very well put together. Didn't really know what to expect necessarily from the tournament because there's, there could be people of all different skill levels. I knew they were going to be good. I didn't really know, again, about the talent level of everyone else, so I assumed I would have some success because I know that I'm pretty good, but yeah, they were great players. I didn't really, realize that Alex, Boyajian was going to be as good as he was, or his dad, Armen Boyajian, was going to be as good as he was. Not to exclude any other.
Match point, yes sir. You can't lose on the serve now.
So yeah, I just wasn't really sure what to expect with all that.
Michael Scarlett, one of the competitors in the Chaotically Intolerant Classic of 2023 here. I'm a little bit cocky with my expectations, being that I played a lot of tennis in my background and I'm used to competing, and I competed for 7 years or so pretty seriously in tennis. So I'm used to the game of competing, and I was just excited to really compete. And just test myself, because I haven't actually competed seriously in ping pong ever. So I was excited to try it out and see what I could do when I'm actually serious about playing. You know, I almost kind of enjoyed starting out at a negative. I felt like it almost motivated me more to play at a higher level. Because there's starting 2 and 7, there's no room for error if I want to climb the seeding ranks for the tournament, and I did want to do that, so I use that more as fuel to just play as good as I can.
I'm Jaxon Greer. In terms of ping pong and how I got started, me and my dad would play ping pong like in middle school because we just got a new table. And then we would always hang out at our friend Ken's place, our friend group. And so me, Kevin Steinfeld, and some of the other guys would just start playing ping pong. And then of course we kind of got addicted to it. That would just be a thing every time. Whenever we went over to Ken's house, we'd just play ping pong, and me and Kevin would continue doing that at FSU. And then right before I came down, he talked about your tournament and how he got invited and was inviting me to do it, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So. Well, the goal was definitely to win, obviously. It was interesting the first day getting there and seeing the different skill levels. Like obviously your dad right off the bat was like, and you, I think the first match I saw was between you two. And I knew that that would be an interesting matchup against you guys. And then, because me and Kevin are like on the same level because we were always playing together. So I was very curious about how those matchups were going to go. But yeah, obviously just to win it. My first actual matchup was versus your dad, and I got absolutely swept. And it was probably a mixture of like getting used to his serve, because his serve was definitely the best serve of the tournament, and getting back into ping pong because I hadn't really played ping pong for a minute. So as soon as I got swept by your dad, I was excited to play him again because I was like, I can't let that happen again. That was not good. My play style was very laid back. I'm like making the opponent make the mistake kind of thing, and then like if they give me the opportunity, I'll make a good hit. But yeah, Mike was just, he's just so precise with where he wants to hit it, and then so if I'd hit a good hit back, it'd be a little too high. It's just a perfect hit for him. So he was always going to be a tough matchup. But everyone else, I feel like it would always be a good series. Like we had a great series. Me and your dad had a great second series. Me and Kevin always had close games, and yeah, no, there were definitely some good matchups in there, and I think I did pretty well considering the different skill levels and stuff like that.
Lleyton, keep going, keep going.
Do that again.
I got this. Alright, you gotta get a good one.
Good one.
That's the only way you're gonna win. Let's go!